Here's my career build for Team 2K TV. I love to run as the point guard that can finish, and I wanted to do something similar in the W Online. So key attributes here are slashing, driving layup, close shot, and then passing. Pass accuracy is really high, so I'm going to be looking for you on those pick and roll cuts.
For me, I am a paint beast. I am an undiscovered gem. I went that route because I'm an MVP overseas. I have a Denver Nuggets tattoo because Nikola Jokic is their favorite player, and they have similar play styles. So with a 99 rebounding, I'm ready to dominate the board.
Seems like the perfect.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Mr. Perfect out there with Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Poole and Avdia. Daniel Gafford is out there with Baldwin. And it's Wright in at point guard. And Greg on paper. This looks like a real... mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
The kick out to Poole. Releases. And it's Wright missing. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against San Antonio. Mr. Perfect the pass to Gordon. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the paint. Here's Murray. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Poole. Picked him clean. Inside. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Poole against Murray. From 11 feet away. Poole no good.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Jokic. Plenty of space. And he gets the bucket.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Knocks it loose all by himself. Here's Mr. Perfect.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Jokic with it. Now Wright defending. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Murray the pass to Mr. Perfect. To the right side. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's 7 points for Mr. Perfect. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here is Wright, following the 3 from Mr. Perfect. They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
It's going to be on Jokic.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
He's off on the first. So GA, the Wizards, with their trades over the summer, they have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, and moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Now here's Gordon. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wizards trail by 12. Wright, the pass to Poole. Back to Wright. And there's the pass to Baldwin. Clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And again, Washington no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Shots good by Gafford.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Gafford. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Building up a big... early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Poole gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Jokic. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Has to be smarter, guys. I mean, we all know he can make that shot, but the defense was in his grill.
Jokic passes to Mr. Perfect, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. And you look at Mr. Perfect. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 11 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Porter. Back to Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Wright. Defense right on him with the shot. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Wright.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find him.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Jokic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jokic has got 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here comes the break. Here's Mr. Perfect. The three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 20. Poole on the wing. Right outside. Back to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Baldwin. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's Wright, following the score by Jamal Murray. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Craig is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Now, here's Jokic, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Poole. Caldwell Pope pass to Mr. Perfect. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Washington has possession. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Denver with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Wizards making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Janjar's checked in. Now here's Kispert. Scoreless thus far. Unloads. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Here's Mr. Perfect. Janjar, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Knocked away.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And it's Shamet missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Down low, here's Mr. Perfect, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Mr. Perfect's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Now, here's Avdia. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Jones, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Najee up and in from the low block.
Najee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the inside. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 5 now.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Mr. Perfect. Can't hit from the low block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
So the Nuggets will try to defend their title. Greg, what do you think of their chances?
They're as deep as any team in the league, headlined by the 2-time MVP in his prime. But this league is more wide open than it's been.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Wright. We got DeLon Wright. Aldwin out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kispert. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The kick out to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray with the defensive effort.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Celtics, a nice performance. He scored 24 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Wright. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Wizards have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Back to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Mr. Perfect. All sorts of time. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Porter. That one goes. Counted. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
To the middle. The fader. And again, it's Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Here's Baldwin. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy. 3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. Baldwin looking for the opening. 6 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Shamet. And again, Washington no good. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Wright. Murray outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. His last outing, he had 24 points. Jokic against Wright. Good defense by Jokic.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Wizards. And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
To the inside, Mr. Perfect, and he dunks it down.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Here's Wright. He's got 9. Now the pass to Gafford. Kicks it to Kispert. Wright outside. To the paint. Shamet, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Wright. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And the layup falls. Wright's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good with the layup. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Mr. Perfect can't hit.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mr. Perfect's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
He's checked. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in complete command. They're lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're Seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pools checked in for Washington.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Free throw drops for Wright. And Greg, finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference, a lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Passes it to Porter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. The shot's good. Poole's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Right with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Poole. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Poole on the wing. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jordan Poole.
Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands.
Shooting
How about
for
the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
The free throw good from Mr. Perfect. And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy. It's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
The offensive rebound, Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
3rd team foul. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Jones. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jones for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
And so Murray nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jokic passes to Mr. Perfect. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Nuggets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes, and he sinks the second. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. A better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture that the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks. And Wright kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Denver's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Jones, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Outside for Murray. 3-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Pass to Abdia. Nice ball movement by Washington. Right against Murray. Here's the teardrop. Deflected by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work. Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
Offensive rebound. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's Denver.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Wright. He's got 13. They get a hand on it. Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Again, the miss by Murray. And it's Wright with the ball for the Wizards. Down low. The shot's good from Gafford.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Gordon. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the basket by Jones.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Outside for Murray. There's the pass to Mr. Perfect. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Jokic. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And Washington making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Jones looking for an opening. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Nuggets number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Wizards. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Nuggets. Inside. Here's Watson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Baldwin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Jones. Passes to Shamet. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Here's Mr. Perfect. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Wizards foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint.
Shooting
Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Kisper's checked in for Baldwin. Shamet the pass to Gallinari. Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 23 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rebound by Kisper. For Washington, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
Shamet with it. 10 points for him. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Here's Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 5 points.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
This one for 3. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Washington has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Gallinari right side. Shamet on the wing. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
2 minutes.
Here's Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,
tal vez mi música no sea sana, pero yo no me inventé el... Ay, 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 ay. ¿Dónde están las que en la mano? Y nos vamos. Por Vaticano, llama a tu mai pa' pedirle la mano. Ey, estaba en el cuando con una diabla me encontré. Estaba vendiendo el alma y de una se la compré. Ella está bien rica, la amiga más rica. Sí. ¿Dónde estamos? Yo no sé. ¿Quién tú eres? Yo no sé. Dios mío, perdóname, porque otra vez pequé.
Doesn't look like they have a big either. Oh, inside. Oh, we're on defense. My bad. I don't know how I didn't realize that.
Great start here to W.
Oh, my bad. All right, we're good.
All right, here we go. I'm going to roll right now.
Got you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Too
man.
big,
Inside.
too big. She can't stop her.
Easy.
She can't stop her.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello and welcome to the... So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 2-guard spot. And for Indiana, Hield and Mathurin at the 2 and the 3. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at point guard. So the Nuggets with the tip. And over a long regular season, Graham, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections. That's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
Now here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Porter loves these corners. That's where he shoots his highest percentage from distance.
Pass to Turner. Outside Hield. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Murray. Denver has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. There's the drive. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Toppin outside. Hield from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Halliburton against Murray. Halliburton looking for an opening. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. 20 feet out. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Halliburton gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
Here's Hield. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Toppin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Leading by 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. Guarded by Hield. Gets stolen by Hield. And there's the rejection.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
And here's Halliburton. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Here's Mathurin. And all around the rim that time before dropping. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Murray passes to Mr. Perfect. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Turner finds Matherin. Outside heel. Out left to the wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Timeout called. The Pacers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness.